Hey everybody, back with another Passionate Auto Guys video for you today. We've got the beautiful 2008 E350 back. The owner wanted to bring it back to us to have a ceramic coating installed to the vehicle, so we are going to go through and take care of that for him and kind of show you guys a little behind the scenes on our process of how we do all of that. The first step of installing a ceramic coating is doing a very thorough wash. So we're going to go through and hit this with the foam cannon and a wash mitt to really, give it a good contact wash and help to start decontaminating that surface. That's what we're going through and doing here. Going through with the wash mitt and being really thorough, and then I rinse it all off. Then after that's done, I'm going to pull it in the garage and dry it off, and we will get started with the whole prep process. Now, the prep that goes into a ceramic coating is the most important part. If you don't get the prep right, your coating won't stick, it won't last, and it won't perform as well as it should. So with the Benz back in the garage, we are going to continue the surface decontamination with a clay bar treatment and show you the process behind that. Alright, so now that we've got the entire car prepped for the coating, it's now time to install the actual ceramic coating. So we use these little applicator pads, and the coating comes out liquid, and once it's installed to the paint, it starts to bond, and it will harden over a 24-hour period. So we're going to start by doing, we're going to do a crosshatch pattern in a section about this big. So we're going to do from left to right or horizontal, and then we were going to go vertical in a crosshatch pattern just to make sure we get even coverage over the entire area that we're installing the coating to. It's very important that you get even coverage, or else it'll be uneven and it will visibly show once it cures and hardens. Another reason why you need to be skilled and know what you're doing to install a ceramic coating. We give that about 5 to 6-ish minutes to kind of start bonding to the surface and curing. You can see little rainbows in the surface. Once the rainbowing dissipates, that's how we know we're ready to go through and flatten with special microfiber towels and a flattener cloth. That's going to just kind of take that hard layer off the surface and let what has bonded to the paint start curing and hardening. Now this can be, a little bit difficult. So again, it's important to know what you're doing and have experience doing this because, if, like I mentioned before, if you get uneven portions, it will be visible once the coating cures and hardens. But we're going through with that special microfiber towel, like I told you, and we are kind of flattening out the surface. You will feel drag on the towel while you're doing this. Same with that little flattener cloth right there. But once the drag kind of goes away and it smoothly goes over the surface, that's how you know you've gotten it all. So you want to go through and thoroughly feel the entire surface with the towel and make sure there's no drag anywhere. Once you have no drag, you know you're okay to leave it and let it start curing over the 24-hour period, and that will be that. You move on to another section. So with this section of the trunk done, I'm going to move on to the other section and show you that as well. But I also wanted to talk to you about the benefits of a ceramic coating. The first benefit is going to be a ceramic coating acts as a sacrificial layer between the elements and your clear coat. So this will help preserve your paint's original clear coat from the factory by being a sacrificial layer over that. It'll take the beating from the elements. It'll take beating from UV. It'll take beating from, bird droppings, tree sap, that sort of thing, and just general wear and tear from driving in a vehicle, right? Another benefit is it is hydrophobic, which means it chemically rejects things from sticking to the surface, especially liquids. So it will make it a lot harder for dirt and things to stick to the surface and bond to the surface. And this will also make the vehicle much easier to clean. A lot of times you'll just need to use pressure water to just rinse something off and it will look back to brand new. Now this also does lock in the paint's finish. The coating we're installing here is a 5-year ceramic coating. So this is going to lock in the vehicle's finish for about 5 years and, give it that permanent, deep glossy wax look that you see here. That will be locked in for the life of the coating. The coatings do make, and it's more noticeable on a black car, but they do make the color about a shade or two darker. So, you're going to notice it when we do the final walkthrough that the paint is about 1 shade darker than it originally was, which I think is awesome. It makes these cars look beautiful. Any car that's ceramic coated, you can tell right away just by looking at it. It looks insanely glossy, even if it's been rained on, even if it's been snowed on, whatever, right? It still looks like it has that quote-unquote just wax look, which is awesome. That's what we're going for. So with that section of the trunk done, here's kind of what it looks like before it has the full 24-hour cure. You can already tell, even after just a couple of minutes of the coating starting to cure and harden on there, that it has gotten super glossy. You just look at that reflection right there. It's an absolute mirror. It's absolute glass. And that's only going to get better and better over the next 24-hour period while we let it cure and harden inside the garage. So we're going to move on to doing the windshield, and I'm going to show you how we do that. It's basically the same process. We're going to show you the windshield, the hood, and we'll do the rest of the car off camera just for the sake of time. But I did still want to show you how we do the windshield and the hood. Doing the windshield's super awesome. You'll be driving freeway speeds in a rainstorm and you won't even need to use your wiper blades. The water will just bead and roll right off the windshield. You'll be amazed at how the windshield rejects water and all the glass in general. I love doing ceramic coatings, you guys. Get at me in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this process, and stick around to see the final reveal out in direct sunlight. You guys won't want to miss it. And boom, here it is, you guys, the beautiful finished product. This is after we've given it a full 24 hours to cure in a controlled environment. Man, when I tell you this thing is glossy, guys, it is glossy. There is like a clear distinction between the gloss you get with just like standard waxes or sealants and other forms of protection versus a ceramic coating. A ceramic coating takes your paint to a whole nother level. You guys may be noticing that it looks a shade or two darker, like I mentioned earlier. That is because it has had time to reach a full cure. I think personally on a black car, getting it a shade or two darker looks amazing. These reflections, kind of just speak for themselves. The color kind of just speaks for itself. I don't even really need to say too much. You guys just look at these results we were able to achieve, and you can see how much better a ceramic coating will make your vehicle look and feel overall. And not just that, the protection benefits that I mentioned earlier will lock this finish in for the next 5 years, which will make ease of maintenance much better. You'll have an easier time washing the vehicle, keeping it clean, getting through winters with salt and snow and all that type of stuff, and coming out of it at the end of winter still looking great and amazing is a massive benefit in itself and makes all of this hard work 100% worth it. If you care about your vehicle, it is essential to protect it. People often go buy protection cases for their cell phones when they just buy a new phone for maybe, $800 or so. If you buy a new car, you're spending thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. It really is a good idea to protect your paint. You know what I mean? If you're willing to do that with a cell phone, put screen protectors on it, put phone cases on it to protect it from breaking, why not protect your bigger investments like a car, like a vehicle? You know what I mean? It really, the benefits outweigh the cost 100%. It makes it so worth it. Not just from a cosmetic standpoint, but a functionality standpoint, as I've previously mentioned. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take this in, enjoy it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to keep up with our content, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take care.